Hello and welcome to your daily dose of Satoshi's news. Today's date is Saturday the 30th of November 2024, the year of 1 million transactions per second or more. Experience the best of both worlds today at betbitcoinsv.com, the best casino of sports betting on chain. Have a little flutter in private using the original protocol and genuine Bitcoin. Right, let's see what we got in store today. Check this out. This is epic. So we've got this quote from David Pierce to Scott, and they've actually doxed him, which is unbelievable when you consider the entire Hodlonaut case was about doxing, and BTC was saying, oh, you shouldn't dox people. This guy, David Pierce, Tufty the cat, has doxed Scott and threatened him by giving him a warning, which we will listen to, and it's all over this petition to investigate potential, and again, it's a petition to investigate potential judicial bias surrounding Judge Mellors and Judge Arnold's decision. That's all it is. They're going crazy about it. And check this out. Gavin Gregory has just said here, Greg Maxwell called. This is Greg Maxwell, literally the Mac Daddy of Blockstream, the head of the deep state technical team, contacting Gavin, wanting to request a show. Like, how big is this thing gonna be? Yeah, we need to we're gonna call it Tufty Gate. That's what this is. Right, that's gonna be the title of the show, is Tufty Gate. So Gavin was saying that he didn't know Greg Maxwell all that well. Well, let's get into it. You know, this is what Greg Coin is named after. It's named after Greg Maxwell. Like, jeepers. So anyway, we've got a little bit of 365 days of Bitcoin history. Then we'll go through the figures, because they're looking quite exciting at the moment. And then that will be the end of the show. Right, let's get into it.
Satoshi, like a cowboy in the West, riding on the blockchain that they call the very best. 1 million strong and transactions flying free. Just wait for the terror node, you'll surely see.
Here we go. Right, check this. This is what the entire show is really about today. So let's just have a listen to this of what was said last night in the X Spaces on Gavin Mail's space. Here we go.
The man of the hour, Tufty.
Yeah, Scott, it's you I need to speak to as well.
Yes. Sorry?
I just want to say one thing. It's you I need to speak to, Scott.
Oh, excellent.
One thing. That petition you just put up against me, you need to take that down right away.
Why?
That is harassment.
Harassment?
Harassment.
No, it's not investigating you. It's investigating
look up the law. Look up the law. Read the judgment from Lord Justice Arnold today, and take it down. I'm telling you now. Okay? It's your final warning.
Wow. We'll have to see what happens. Obviously, the investigation, my petition to investigate Justice Mellor and Justice Arnold for all three of those people being at the same event has caused some issues.
Yeah, you've struck a chord. Good for you.
What did he say it was? Harassment.
Yeah.
I believe that was what he said, harassment, right?
There we go. So that was my little video segment. So let's just have a listen to that again. He sounds really nervous when he's saying it, and he should be. I mean, this is literally just a petition to investigate potential judicial bias. What is the issue here? And so just let's break this down.
The man of the hour, Tufty.
Yeah, Scott, it's you I need to speak to as well.
So he already sounds a little bit pissed off.
Sorry?
I just want to say one thing. It's you I need to speak to, Scott.
So he's repeated himself there twice. So he's obviously getting a little bit nervous and deciding whether or not he should actually be saying this, or trying to, puff his ego up because he's not sure whether he should be doing this.
Oh, excellent.
One thing. That petition you just put up against me.
See, look, and he's saying, oh, it's a petition against me. Well, a petition isn't against anybody. It's just simply a petition. So he's already misinterpreting it the wrong way on purpose.
You need to take that down right away.
What? He's got absolutely no right whatsoever to ask anybody or demand that anybody take anything down like that. Who the F is he to tell Scott that he needs to take his petition down? Absolutely outrageous.
Against me, you need to take that down right away.
Why?
That is harassment.
Harass.
You see how his voice broke there. He's like that is It's because he was getting a dry throat. It's because he's getting nervous. I mean, what is there to be nervous about? I tell you what is. I tell you, this to me stinks. Like he knows that there is wrongdoing behind the scenes that this is going to uncover. Otherwise, he wouldn't be getting worried. What's he got to worry about if no wrongdoing has been done? That's the question I would ask.
That is harassment.
That is harassment.
Harassment.
See, look, you can hear in Scott's voice. He's just like, harassment. Like, what on earth are you talking about?
It's not,
harassment.
it's not investigating you. It's investigating.
Look up the law. Look up
the law. See, look, and now he's just trying to add some bump behind his statement there to say, "Oh, this is why you need to take it down." There's nothing here. Look at the law. Look at the law. There is no law.
the law. Read the judgment from Lord Justice Arnold today.
Yeah, and what's that going to say? Nothing.
And take it down.
Oh, look, and take it down. Yeah. And what if I don't?
Telling you now.
Oh, so look, this is where. Look, I'm telling you now. This sounds threatening to me. This sounds like intimidation.
Okay. It's your final warning.
Oh, his voice was breaking. Okay, it's your final warning. It's your final warning.
Wow. We'll have to see what happens.
See, yeah, you would laugh at that. You'd be like, where did this come from? Like, talk about out of the blue.
Obviously, the investigation, my petition to investigate Justice Mellor and Justice Arnold for all three of those people being at the same event has caused some issues.
Absolutely it has.
Yeah, you've struck a chord. Good for you.
Yeah, whoever that was cheering on. Great stuff.
What did he say it was? Harassment.
Yeah.
I believe that he said harassment, right?
Good grief. Right, so let's look at this thing here. So look, petition. So investigate potential judicial bias surrounding Judge Mellor's and Judge Arnold's decision. Good to see it's got 326 signatures there. Right, let's have a read this. So why this petition matters. And this is why Scott's saying, I am deeply interested in the world of Bitcoin, particularly Bitcoin SV, a digital asset that continues Satoshi Nakamoto's original vision, a perspective I believe faithfully embodied by Dr. Craig Wright. I'm troubled by recent happenings that could potentially undermine the fairness and impartiality of our justice system. I am concerned about possible bias exhibited by Judge Mellor in the judgment involving Dr. Craig Wright, especially given his prior interactions with David Pearce absolutely before, during and after the trial. There are also questions surrounding Judge Mellor, Judge Arnold and Mr. Pearce attending the same event before the trial, and to which could be taken as a breach of judicial impartiality, especially as Judge Arnold has refused the permission to appeal. It is imperative that our legal system operates free from nepotism, bias and improper external influence. Well, I mean, who on earth influenced them to say we're only going to have a trial here in commas, and we're only going to allow cross-examination? You can't have cross-examination unless you've had the initial examination. That's why you have the examination first and then you do the cross. And that didn't happen. It's an absolute joke. So yeah, absolutely this is legit. So a judiciary system that succumbs to these vices erodes the very justice it is meant to uphold. Its credibility depends on its ability to conduct fair, impartial trials, regardless of the parties involved. In view of this, I urge all concerned citizens, especially those involved in the Bitcoin Satoshi Vision community, to join me in calling for a detailed scrutiny of this case. Let's ensure that fair and unbiased judgment, the bedrock of our justice system, is upheld. I kindly request all those who share the same sentiment to sign this petition to investigate the potential judicial bias surrounding Dr. Craig Wright's trial and have this issue submitted to the Supreme Court. Yep, there is nothing wrong with that whatsoever. So what is David Pearce getting his knickers in a twist for, and what is it that now Greg Maxwell wants to talk to Gavin Mail about? I mean, it's fascinating to watch. Just get your popcorn ready, really. Here we go. So Gavin has said, Greg Maxwell called. He requested to do a show. Should I take it? Does anyone know him? Like he doesn't know him. So I've said here, holy shit, mate. G-Max is the Mac Daddy of Blockstream and the Deep State technical team. Be careful. BTC is Gregcoin. Gregcoin being Greg Maxwell coin as named by Mike Hearn in 2015. So let's get into this. This is where it comes from. So on the 29th of July 2015, this was the creation of Gregcoin, when Greg Maxwell and Mike Hearn were having conversations about it. And so Mike Hearn has said here, look, it's clear you have decided that the way Bitcoin was meant to evolve isn't your personal liking. And this is referring to Greg. He said, that's fine. Go make an altcoin where your founding documents state that it's intended to always run on a 2015 Raspberry Pi or wherever it is you mean by small devices. Remote SPV capability for the protocol so everyone has to fully validate. Make sure that's the understanding that everyone has from day one about what your altcoin is for. Then when someone says, gee, it'd be nice if we had some more capacity, you or someone else can go and point at the announcement email and say, no, Gregcoin is meant to always be verified on small devices. That's our social contract and it's written into the consensus rules for that reason. But your attempt to convert Bitcoin into that altcoin by exploiting a temporary hack is desperate and deeply upsetting to many people. Not many quit their jobs and create companies to build products only for today's tiny user base. Yeah, why would you? You can't scale it. And they've taken down the original email. Look at this. Oh no, it's still there. Oh, beauty. Beauty. There we go, look. And he continues here, Gregory, you're getting really crazy now. Stop it. The trend towards mining centralization is not the fault of Gavin or myself, that's Gavin Andresen, or anyone else. And SPV is exactly what was always intended to be used. It's not something I'm fixated on. It's right there in the white paper. Satoshi even encouraged me to keep working on Bitcoin before he left. Look at that. Look at that. And that's where it says, look, it's clear you've decided that Bitcoin wasn't meant to evolve to your personal liking. But yeah, like Greg Coin. Luckily, we've still got the 2 copies of the emails there. But you know how they've hacked into the Wayback Machine, which is pretty disturbing because people are pulling up records from the past. But I mean, what on earth is going on? What on earth is going on? Juicy stuff. Anyway, let's have a look at 365 days of Bitcoin history. We are the 30th of November. Where are we? There we go. Had that yesterday. Check this out. 30th of November, on the 30th of November 2013. On this day, the first viral image of someone in a crowd holding up a Bitcoin sign was taken. The image later developed a hashtag of original Bitcoin sign guy. The sign read, "Hi Mom, send B," with a QR code displayed. That's awesome. That's awesome. 30th November 2013. Hi Mum, send Bitcoin. And this image went viral. Awesome. Awesome. Also on the 3rd of November of the same year, said that this marks the date of Bitcoin's second ever significant price shakeout. Bitcoin broke $1,000 for the first time on the 28th of November 2013. Whoa. And on the 30th of November 2013, it peaks at $1,200. Almost 100x from $12.60 on the 30th of November 2012, the year before, to then drop significantly to a low of around $700. The price retested the top on the 4th of December 2013, but then fell under a bear market for almost 2 years. And again, I would say this is the deep state getting involved and pumping and dumping it, literally trying to get rid of it. This is what they do. I mean, that's massive. So it was literally up 10x in 12 months. They pumped it and then they dumped it. This is what they've been doing all the time. And also on this date, the 30th November 2018, the MetaNet is the creation of nChain chief scientist Dr. Craig S. Wright, who announces the project during his November 30th speech at the CoinGeek Weekly Conference held in London. And this is where literally the metaverse was spawned from, because Craig mentioned the MetaNet. And obviously MetaNet gets its name from metadata, which gets its name from Archangel Metatron, the Holy Scribe. And of course, if you've got an internet or a network made up of data that can no longer be deleted, then it's a great name for it, Metanet. But that's why the deep state got Mark Zuckerberg to change the name of his company Facebook to Meta, and they created the metaverse. It's just a massive distraction away from the truth. Same with the shitcoin market and everything else. It's outrageous. I mean, this is what can happen when you have a nefarious entity in control of the central banking system, who can print an unlimited amount of securities fraud and give themselves an unparalleled amount of economic power. It's absolutely outrageous. But it's all coming to light now, and it looks like they're getting worried, like really worried. Check this one out. So I was just looking at some articles here by Cointelegraph. Wasn't really interested in any of these at all, to be honest with you. But then I saw this. And look at this YouTube. Bitcoin could, that's BTC Gradecoin, could explode after 100k. Here's why. And they've got Samson Mow. Well, hold on a minute. Samson Mow is the guy who said this. Have a listen.
Bitcoin was created by the central bankers that enslave you today. It is their scapegoat.
How do you answer those, Max and Stacey?
I think the evidence is clear that they do not control it. There's 10 years, almost 11 years now of track record.
Yeah, Blockstream controls it. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Who does?
Blockstream.
Oh.
All right.
I was looking at you when I said that.
Yeah, I'm a block. I have a spy. I'm one of the spies. No. So this it's an interesting there's
See, Max Kaiser just absolutely speechless there. He just didn't know what to say. It's like, why would anybody say that? Well, because he just blurted out the truth. Blockstream controls it. Unbelievable. I mean, if he thinks he's going to go above 100k, it's because they're in bed with Tether. They're going to try and pump the shit out of it, which is what they've been doing. But they've been, pumping the shit market. Whereas really the figures you should be looking at are these ones. Check it out. Look, again, hash rate and network nodes are all a vanity. Whereas transactions and block size is sanity. So we've got sanity over here versus vanity over there. Oh yeah, we've got the biggest guns, we've got the biggest amount of hash rate, we've got the biggest nodes. Who cares? No one's using it. What you need is a useful network. So this is sanity, that is vanity over there. And we've got 98.31% of the overall transactions on Bitcoin and 98.3% of the block size. Right, let's have a look at some of these blocks coming through. Look at this, 229, 230, 384, 272. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, actually, before we get into that, I'll just have a quick look at Tufty the cat. I'm sure somebody said that he'd doxed Scott, so let's have a quick look. I'm sure he's doxed him. Yeah, there we go, look at that. His first one, look at that. He says, I repeat my warning here to Mr. Scott Giles of Newport, Wales, aka 369 BSV. Take down that petition now. You have crossed the line into harassment. Harassment. That's hilarious. Look, he's completely doxed him. That is intimidation right there. So what's going on? Anyway, just thought I'd put that in there. It's 69,000 times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin than Gradecoin. Oh, profitability almost like coming into line now. Whoa. Daily average being block size by network. Look at that. Look at that. That's going really well. Come on. And that's on a log curve as well. I mean, look, that would be exponential growth there. Daily Bitcoin transactions by network. Transactions per block by network. Whoa. Look at that. Look at that. Fantastic. Fees, so sub-cent fees on Bitcoin. Look at that right down there on the log curve in terms of Satoshis per transaction. And block reward ratio. And in fact, let's just have a quick look, see if I can bring that up. I'll show you what what it needs to look like. Here we go. Got it here somewhere. These are the figures, the images I use. There we go. Right, so this red line here needs to be this solid blue line there. So as the block reward continues to get cut in half every 210,000 block, we need the block fee to surpass the block reward. And then we have an economically self-sustaining system. And it looks like it's starting to happen. Oh, amazing. As Satoshi Nakamoto said, it is strictly necessary that the longest chain is always considered the most valid one. So the only chart you ever really need. Global hash rate 7 days, global hash rate 24 hours. Greg coin hash rate, other miners 0.69 on there. B crash, what a joke. Fish price cash, who cares? But then we got Bitcoin. Right, let's just have a look at transactions. Or so we can have a look at the mining operations. Yeah, there we go. Bitcoin. Oh, Tau back in the lead again. 39.1% of the hash rate. Kuv 34.7. Oof. QD Link 23. It looks like competition's heating up. Gorilla Pool getting squeezed to 2.1. Mine and Dutch 0. They're back in the mix again. 0.72. Interesting. Let's have a look at the. We'll have a look at the transaction volume. Look at that. 33 million transactions in the last 24 hours. Compared to Gregcoin with just 631,000, Ethereum 1.2 million, XRP 677,000, Litecoin 200,000, Dogecoin 109,000. What a joke! And yet you look at those on market cap. I mean, just the discrepancy is just outrageous. So yeah, confirmed transactions 24 hours, 32 million, and XRP can only do 2 million when the system is being actually stress tested. Let's have a look at the Tether weather this weekly. Whoa, they are getting worried. What is this? So 133.5 up to 134. Oh, so that's $500 million. Another 500 million literally just gone in. What does this take it up to on the month then? 120.5 to 134. God. 112. Oh my God. Almost 14 billion now. 14 billion in a month. Oh my God. Oh my good God. And that is being pumped into the shitcoin market. Let's have a look at the short positions just quickly. So still at 0.369. Short ratio. Let's have a look at the charts here. Do this on a 30-minute one. Oh, looks like it's outperforming Gregcoin over the last 24 hours. Loving that. Orange Gateway. So it's just that's performing against the US dollar. Let's have a look at that against BTC. Yeah. Outperforming Gregcoin over the last 24 hours. Nice one. Overall market cap $3.4 trillion. $3.4 trillion. Trade volume on Gregcoin just 2.19. Market cap 1.9 trillion. Oof, approaching 2 trillion. And what's the price? 96,000. 24-hour high 97,000. All-time high 99,754. Crazy. Let's have a look at some of these other shit coins. See what's going on. 24 hours, not too much. On the week though. There's Dogecoin. Shiba Inu. Oh man, what a joke. What a joke. Dogecoin at number 7. I mean, honestly, it just goes to show you what an absolute shit show the market is. And Solana at number 4. Oh my God. Whoa. Where's Bitcoin? Bitcoin 71.69. Oh. Trending sideways on here. Yeah, nice. There we go. Right, that's a 25-minute show. Excellent. We'll leave it there. So I hope you enjoyed it. And as ever, if you enjoyed these updates, please ding your donations for your appreciation to either Satoshi at Sembi.com, Handcash.io, Simply.cash, Relasia.com, RockWallet.me, or Senti.ch. We'll leave it there. I hope you enjoyed it. And as ever, be aware, take care, stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next one.